Hello everybody. So today we are going to be doing the Spiral Abyss with 1% usage DPSs that are currently in there. I'll have the 1%, the low end options on the screen right now. And I'm still going to use modern supports obviously to support them, but focusing on the ones that aren't popular, what I'm going to use, what I decide to use today is Ito and Diluc. So that is the plan for today. We're going to be using Ito and Diluc in the Spiral Abyss. So before we begin, let's go to the sponsor. Considering topping up in Genshin? Give Loot Bar a try. Loot Bar is a safe and cheaper game marketplace where you can get discounts on various in-game purchases for many games. Here you could see the games that are supported by Loot Bar, along with the countless positive reviews on them. By default, Loot Bar prices for Genshin Impact top-ups are 21% cheaper than in-game, and all you have to do is choose what you want to purchase, enter your UID and server, then commit with the payment process. I have an 8% discount for being a new member, and you will too. Returning to the game, it took approximately 5 seconds for the Genesis crystals to appear on my account. Also, if you have the double top-up, it will work through Loot Bar as well. Anyways, give Loot Bar a try through the link in the description down below and the pinned comment, and let's get back to the video. Let's give this a try. So I don't think there should be too much of an issue on the first half for Ito. But, okay, actually no, yes there is. You know why? So I don't use Claymores that often. Typically when I use Diluc, he uses the Serpent Spine. But Ito does as well. So I'm gonna have to steal from Ito and give him, I don't know, something else. Let's give Ito the... Where is this guy? Let's sort by Geo. I'm gonna give him maybe this. Crit rate is tragic. Is it really that low? I'm just gonna deal with this very bad ratio. Sorry, I don't use Ito often, so his build is very... It leaves much to be desired. So, alright, so now what we're gonna use for the video is, I think I'm gonna rock Sitlali. I'm just gonna do the typical plunge Diluc. If my run is very bad with Diluc, just know that I don't use him often, so that's my excuse. And yeah, there's that. And now Ito's team will be one with probably, I might use Farina. Typically I'd have Ben in here for a good healer, but I'm gonna have to use Goro, who doesn't heal that much, and I'm gonna use Shalonen. And this team is only possible with C2 Shalonen, keep that in mind. And that means Shalonen also doesn't heal. So I have to rely solely on C2 Farina and the tiny bit of healing that Goro provides. So anyways, yeah, let's just see what happens. Because the first half isn't that bad, is it? I don't know why my sounds are really weird right now. But, because the enemies are just simple little waves. Typically you want to throw them, but if I could brute force it with just Geo, I don't think I have any big issues. And since there's a good amount of enemies, my main issue with Ito was energy recharge, but since enemies are dying, well, energy shouldn't be an issue. I'm more concerned about this. So I'm gonna have to trust my run skills really well, because I'm gonna wait every single time I use Diluc because, well, Serpent Spine requires you to wait to get the stacks. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. There we go. So, as for multi-wave, I don't know. Okay, good. So when these enemies die, they give a lot of energy. So that is a plus here. As long as don't mess up my melts and don't miss crits. Actually, let's do this. Oh. Looks like every rotation will kill one guy at a time, so... Oh, I didn't plunge. Well, I didn't use her burst. That is very bad. How did I not do that? I haven't been playing Genshin as much lately, so I'm a bit rusty. So there's that. Yeah. Ignore the rotations. I'm just gonna brute force this. Maybe I can just not deal with plunge so I can keep my energy. Actually, I'm gonna use the plunge now in case his particles from dying gives me a lot. Some. So I'm just gonna brute force this. Because I have time to spare, so I'm kind of just going sloppy kinda on purpose. So that I can, you know, get my energy back and be good. This one is like kind of the weird one. Because there's so many enemies and Swirl does not work off-field for debuffing enemies, but yeah, there's that. I already gave you the warning that my dilute gameplay will be bad, but yeah, let's just continue. Okay, that's not looking too bad. As long as I can clear this side fast enough for the other one can work without issue, then I shouldn't be that bad, hopefully. I mean, clear-wise, it's whatever. So if I can clear this one before 8:30, I think we might be okay. Okay. Here's hoping I can clear this one. Do I trust myself to really go ham with the Serpent Sapphire stack? So, assuming so, I'm gonna wait. But this is more suitable for what I typically have experience with, because, okay. I don't think I procced instructors here, so I think I am losing a lot of damage. I think I missed a melt. Yeah. Oh, really? Is it that bad, huh? Okay. So maybe I can just, okay. Maybe just Bennett here and just plunge, brute force the plunges until I can make it through. Because I don't want to use Shen Yun's burst. Very sloppy dilute gameplay, but it's as long as I can clear the last guy, then we consider this a win. Let's hope I can. Let's buff Ito, mainly, because I want to make sure... Oh, actually, is my HP even going to be in the threshold for this? So if they're close enough together so I can hit them both at the same time, this will be relatively efficient. Okay. Not bad. But judging by the the rotation of the first one on the last boss, I'm worried for what I will do on the next boss, because I'm not good with the D-Look at all. Diluc Plunge. Melting is a bit tricky sometimes if you want to do it fast. But Cryo doesn't stick on the enemy too long. But yeah. How much time do I have? Okay. I wonder if I should have waited. I didn't get that. That's a bad start. And... so if I can melt you... do I get much energy? No, I don't. So this is a bad start as well. I'm gonna have to do raw pyro plunges, but as long as I'm getting some damage in, that's enough to suffice, I hope. As long as I'm doing something. Let's see, are you gonna... okay, you're doing that. Oh. Okay, nice. No, I want to switch. Can I do this? It's all about getting Shen Yun's burst, actually. I'm just do brute force plunges. That's all I got. Worst Diluc gameplay ever, but we still did it. Okay, I'll take it. Very disappointing gameplay for any Diluc mains out there, but hey, I got the stars. I consider that a win because I know my experience with Diluc is very slim. Very not much. Okay? So, hey, I'll take that. Okay, so first half, very bad build on Ito, but it got the job done. It was relatively consistent. I didn't get any crit buffs this Abyss, sadly, but this is an accidental C1 as well. I think you just get more stacks, which honestly is pretty good. And simple little build for Farina. Just damage-wise, like, it's good. Like, C2 is, like, really important here, kind of, because I got no really good sources for healing. Mainly, she just has a crap ton of ER so that she can function well. Goro has a very simple build. Maybe he can heal more if you use the 5-star artifacts. But I like using the Exiles because whenever I'm using Ito, I always have energy issues, so if I had any sort of a way to get energy back, then I use the Exiles to help out a little bit. So, simply put there, C6, whatever talents, well, not bad. Maybe I can go that higher. Enough crit rate to relatively consistently proc Favonius and Shalonen. With just a bunch of defense ER here. C2 R1, so like I said at the beginning of the video, that team is not possible unless you have C2 Shalonen. But if you want to try this, you would have to replace Goro with like Yalan or Bennett in order to actually have her passive activated. Which is honestly pretty good, because if you had Bennett here, you could still have Shalonen's healing, which is, well, very, very valuable for arena stacks. You know, despite my Diluc gameplay being really, really bad, I think a specific someone that I know will be happy that he at least got screen time on the channel at all. So, hey, I think he'll take that. Because, yeah, Diluc is a character I don't play often. So, just the fact that I am playing him, hey, nice. That's make someone happy. But, honestly, I could do it much better. But I'd like my Abyss runs to be authentic without any fails. So like hardly any cutting. Maybe I failed, but this time I didn't have to do any retakes, which is nice. I like kind of doing a consistent flow in combat while not posting the most perfect runs, but like showing that like, okay, so at my level of the game, obviously constellations are a big factor, but if I didn't have the constellations and I played a little bit better, things would have been okay. So just wanted to show that like, yeah, I despite being very endgame and I have a lot of stuff, I'm typically pretty casual. I like having fun still in the game. Like, if I'm just wanting to play around with stuff, I'll play around with stuff. I don't need to play exactly perfectly. If I have to do that to play a team, then it isn't the greatest thing for fun for me, but yeah. Anyways, there's that. If you made this far in the video, I greatly appreciate it. Like and subscribe. My Discord server is in the description down below, along with the sponsor. And if you made this far in the video, let me know what your favorite team that you used on this current Abyss, and I will give your comment a heart, because I greatly appreciate the people that actually take the time to watch my videos all the way. And yeah, there we go. So anyways, I'll see you all next time. You all have a good one. Peace.